Hello Leo, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie and this is a special reading for those planning on going on vacation. So this is going to be a spread talking about your vacation plans and the challenges, how to overcome them, and finally the outcome. So let's start by shuffling for you Leos. Oops. All right, in the present moment Leos. You're juggling. You've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you're trying to juggle. Maybe the plans, maybe the timing, or with the people that you're involved to travel with, but you're trying to balance things out. The blockage at this moment, the obstacle is the Page of Pentacles. In this instance, I see that this card is well grounded. Okay, so she's kind of rooted into the soil. And possibly that's the obstacle, is you have to be grounded. You can't travel. You need to be creative though, because there's a drum on here. You need to be creative. I think that's going to be one way out of it. But anyways, let's just leave it at that for now. The Magician is your way out of this. So you need to manifest that things will get better, that you want to go on a trip somewhere. So that you can now be able to travel and not be grounded. Okay, so like we are in a lockdown situation where I live, so no one can travel for now. They have actually closed the borders to incoming and outgoing people. Not country borders, I'm talking provincial borders. So that's pretty pathetic, but it is what it is, right? All right, so what's hidden from you at this time is the Fool. So the Fool is about that letting go and going out on a limb, starting something new, maybe looking at a different path. And that's hidden from you because you can't see it. You can't see the forest for the trees or the trees for the forest, whatever the expression is. You're oblivious to it. So how is this going to come out for you to see it at one point or another? Well, we have the Strength card. And in this deck, the Strength card to me is this magician guy who's playing the violin. And he's kind of put that dragon to sleep. He's tamed that beast. So maybe you need to tame your interior. I'm going to call them demons, but it doesn't have to be negative. I'm just saying your interior thoughts. Your self-talk that is basically negative. You need to overcome that, tame that, and then let things happen, because possibly you'll be able to see that you can take a vacation, if not externally to your area, possibly locally. Something's going to come up, and it's going to be something completely different than you would have thought of, okay? The outcome is the King of Swords, so very analytical and very decisive and very, I would say not passionate, but very clear. You're going to be clear about where you're going to be going. It's all going to be clear to you, okay? And this guy's also got the snowsuit on, almost like a Santa Claus suit. So maybe the outcome is for you to wait till the holidays, like the Christian holidays, Christmas. Maybe by that time is when you'll be able to travel external to your country or your region. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, I'll leave it at that. And bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Yes, you're totally lit up. You want to go on some vacation. But maybe you're constrained by the external forces at hand here. All right, Leo, so hold on. Let's pick some cards from the Earth energies. These are not going to resonate with everybody. That's why I'm going to pick several of them. And they could be further messages about where you need to travel, things that you could encounter on your travels, things to look out for, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here we go. Leo, first card, the Forest. Breathe. So maybe you need to resource yourself in the forest where there's fresh air, away from pollution. Okay. And then we've got grounding, so maybe you need to ground yourself as well. There's a pond here, some kind of a marsh with lots of beautiful flowers and a magnificent tree. Okay, so again, it's like, don't have to go very far for that. There's lots of that around here anyways, that's for sure. I'm in Canada, so hold on. This card is the lotus flower, unfoldment. So the flower grows from the mud, so, you know, turning lemons into lemonade. So this is a beautiful outcome, this card that stems from mud, where it's all murky and disgusting, right? So maybe think of it this way, that this could be a blessing if you have to do a staycation at this time, that it's going to be beneficial to you. And it's going to turn out to be beautiful. And last card is going to be Rebirth, Spring Equinox. So if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, that could be like March 21st, around then, and next year in 2022. Or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, that could be around the 21st of September. So maybe you need to reconsider your vacation until then. Let's leave that there. Now let's pick 3 mantra cards, because this is mantra, but again, about your vacation. I'm going to pick several because they're not going to resonate with everybody. So you pick the one that fits for you. Encountering conflict. The card says, I don't choose sides, I take a stand. Okay, so yeah, I don't choose side, I just take a stand. Oops. Maybe this is internal conflict, and that's what we were saying here as well. There's internal conflict, or there's governmental conflict. Just take a stand and do what's right for you. Grounding my energies, and we just saw that with this grounding here. It is safe to be in my body, so do what's good for you. Ground yourself and do what's good for you. Oops. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Okay, so inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts, their capabilities. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that because I didn't really talk about family in this, but there is a possibility that your family needs to be empowered in this decision or inspired, because there could very well be some disappointments if you can't travel at this time. They really want to travel and you have to delay plans. You need to inspire them to not be so morose about the decision. And alternatively, you may have to go camping, right? Grounding yourself and go into the forest. All right, so more outcome cards here. We have this, well, I'll take the first one that I saw, the moon. Okay, so the moon is about secrets, things coming out of the dark, coming out of the shadows, coming out of the bottom of the waters. So deep down emotional stuff that's being shared with you. We have the 7 of Swords. And this is a card of warning to be careful not to fall into a trap. This trap could be set by someone in your family. Let's just pick another card. Why did that card come out? Why did the 7 of Swords come out? The Empress. Yeah, and on this card here, it's family. There's like all these chicks that have hatched. So I suspect that don't fall into the trap. Maybe it's with your children or your family. It does say here that you're going to be victorious and you're going to be sharing that recognition or that wealth with someone else, that passion with someone else. So maybe don't listen to everybody's advice. Empower them, but don't necessarily do what they want to do, knowing that you know that it's not the right thing to do, because they're going to pour their heart out to you, right? And maybe coming back to this here, the Fool, what's hidden is the lack of interest to go on a trip, lack of interest of going away, and the how to overcome it. And maybe this comes from your kids or your family, and maybe it's you need to tame their beast as the information comes out. Don't fall for their, I don't know how to say that in English. Don't succumb to their fears. You need to address the fears, if there's fears, by taming the fears. And I think you'll be successful with this. All right, let's leave it at that. And Leo, I'm going to start picking cards from countries now. So if you are from Africa or you plan on traveling to Africa, here's a couple countries in Africa. If you're interested in traveling there, that could be of interest. Mali. We have Sudan. And we have the Sahrawi Arab Democratic. Okay, never heard of that one. All right, now from the Americas, and I'm going to pick more from the Americas, seeing there's more listeners from the Americas, most particularly from North America. We have Dominica. We have Bahamas. Okay. Jamaica, Mexico, and I'll pick one more. Haiti. Okay. From Oceania. Norfolk Island. Tonga and Antarctica. Interesting. From Asia. We have Laos, we have Macau, and we have Azerbaijan, sorry. And from Europe, we're traveling to Europe. What do we have for Europe? We have Portugal, been there, Belgium, and we have Slovenia. All right. So, beautiful Leos, I hope you liked this reading. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And also consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more of these types of readings. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I upload a video next time. And those that have already done that, thank you so much for your support. And I wish you all a very happy vacation when you'll be taking it. Okay? Take care. Be safe as well. Take care.